Hey y'all, I am off. I'm going to Eva's school for her Christmas party and Abel's going with me, right honey? So yeah, it's her Christmas party and then she gets out at 1 tomorrow. So today's gonna be kind of crazy. They're doing a book exchange and working on a crafts, and I think they're doing like a hot chocolate bar with, you know, sprinkles and all that stuff. So we're going up to her school for that, and I'll share a little bit of footage. I'm always really careful. I don't like to film other people's children because you never know. Yes, you know, you want to be protective of other kids. So yeah, I just filmed them, or you'll see the camera pointed down at them. Okay, so we're gonna get going and we'll talk to you guys later, right? What? Okay. Eva, look at me, honey. Say hi. Say hi.
Hi.
Abel, say hi. Abel, say hi. 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 Yeah, huh? I see that. Christmas cards. And Harpy, where's Harpy girl? There she is. Say hey.
I agree. Make
Pull
sure
the
there's a
little
little bit of
hanger
room at the end where you can pinch it to tie the tail around. If he's too full, you won't be able to get your tail on.
When you want to start stuffing your
Like I said, about 1 cotton ball will fill him up. Just kind of break it apart.
Okay.
Like there's a little.
Good job. It's pretty stuffed, right?
You can put it. You can put it.
Show them your
Mouse
mouth.
inside.
Abel made one too. Let me see the face. Oh, that is so cute.
Look at it. That's it.
And he goes, he lives in the stocking, right? Oh my goodness, you're scaring me. You're scared. Okay, Abel, stop.
Put it on there, and one of the mommies is bringing string around to attach it.
Awesome, right? Let's see, let's read it. Okay, Abel, settle down. How cute is that? Oh, calm down, honey. Awesome, Abel. Cute, huh? At McDonald's, picking up coffee, and Abel likes the peppermint hot chocolate from here. And I'm just waiting in the drive-thru. I'm always waiting in a drive-thru somewhere. Anyway, what I wanted to tell you guys was to be careful with the things that you leave in your car, because I always have that bag with me, and then some form of, like, that's my purse. It's going to the office with me, but I've always got stuff in my front seat. And like right now, if I had to run into CVS, I'd have to take my purse but leave that bag up here. And my dad did that the other day at dinner. He went to Vic and Anthony's downtown, parked his car, left his satchel in the front seat, and they broke in. Let me grab my money. Sorry. Here we go. Sorry. So yeah, they grabbed his satchel out of the front seat. They just popped the window, just broke it with a rock, and stole his satchel. Thank you. Out of the front seat, and it was literally really, really quick. He never, ever does that. Like, my dad usually valets everywhere he goes. He's always just valeted because it's easier than finding parking. And he's kind of trained my sister and I to do the same, like valet when you can because it's safer. Not all the time. My husband is like anti-valet. He would drive around for 2 hours before he pays someone to park his car. But anyway, long story short, he always valets. He did not valet that night because he was just going in to say hello to some friends and leaving because he had like another Christmas party down the street. It was downtown Vic and Anthony's across from Minute Maid Park. And that's if you live in Houston. If not, just be careful. Anyway, he left his satchel in the front seat and ran in, and when he came out, they had burglarized his vehicle, and he's just mad at himself because A, he never does that, and B, you know, it's the holidays. Everybody knows to be careful. So I got distracted at McDonald's and forgot to tell y'all what I was basically trying to tell you. It's just that don't leave things in your car. Even if you think you're running inside for literally 2 minutes, that's enough time for you to lose a devastating amount of information or just things that you have in your car, personal items. It's not worth it. Clean your car out, make sure you get everything out, and be very vigilant about what you put back in. You know, when you go places, I like these little purses just because they're on me, they're secure, and I can have my kids in my hands, and I don't like to leave bags anywhere. The satchel that my dad had stolen from his vehicle did not have very much information in it as far as, you know, cards and all that stuff, but it did have his checkbooks. So he had 2 checkbooks that were stolen, one from his personal, you know, everyday usage, and then the second one is one that he uses for campaign. So it was campaign checkbook. And for those of you who don't know, my dad is an elected official in Houston, and he maintains a, you know,
This is the mouse that I made at
campaign
school.
monies. So anyway, he had to go and close both those accounts down and start from scratch again, and it's frustrating because he spent the entire day doing that, and I just feel really bad for him. But I am, you know, happy that it wasn't his phone, it wasn't his laptop, his computer, or any of his personal, you know, credit cards or any of those things. It was something that he could go and put an end cap on, like the following morning. But you know, just
I made the
be
mouse.
be careful, especially around the holidays.
A mouse.
Abel made a mouse, we know.
Yeah,
Okay,
at
alrighty,
school.
so I'll talk to you guys in a little bit.